Now I hardly believe that it's actually November the 8th. Is it the 8th? Yes, the 8th. Saturday the 8th of November, and look at the sky. A mild, dry day. And cows are in the field grazing at the minute on the 8th of November. I don't know, will we pay for it yet? Will we have a good November and a crap December, January, February, March, April, May, June? You don't know, this country when it breaks in style. It's a great year 2025 in terms of weather and grass growth. But the question is, like I said, when will we pay for it? Or how will we pay for it? This girl's at the point of Cavan. Autumn Cavan, she didn't hold for the springtime, so I bolt her again. She's having next day or two. Starting to sink a bit here on the hip bone. So, hasn't far to go. Now, the last video I mentioned my shed being roofed again, which it was. A great job. Well done to Mark and Jason and the team. But I also mentioned that it was a total dump inside because there was 6-7 months of elements hitting the shed. Wind, rain, whatever. I know I said it was a good year, but it was still rain. Like a shower of rain onto a shed, open shed, is not good. Not that little rain there wasn't. So anyway, it's time to tackle it. Get it back into the shape it used to be before the storm. And I'll just show you what I have to face into now. This is the best part of it here, because it's kind of half started. Once you pass here, it's just rubble and mess. Everything except where it should be. Everything damp and wet, even my shelves are all green and rotten. It's just, that shelf here gone, one side has gone that rotten. See the thing on one side, the English shelf of pizza. So I'm going to have to take into this now in the next couple of days and get it back to the way I want it, the way it was, the way it should be, the way it's going to be. Now this is the last time I'll say doing this for 2025, putting the cows out. But look, it's November the 10th. How bad is it? We're opening in September the 10th. But yeah, no, I think it's time to pull the plug on. The end of a great deal. I'm meant to carry a button. But obviously it'd be a few bullets this year, but that one was earmarked for culling. Actually she wasn't. That cow was standing calf. And that's one of the best cows in the herd. I hope she's not a bottom. She didn't have bought the calf. I have to just check that out, so I will. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, This is the last paddock race of 2025. See, ground's wet on top, but they're not actually trampling it deep down. It's still hot underneath. So they're on this paddock yesterday. There's nothing mark on it, like. And that's good for County Cavan land in November the 10th. But it has a few wet nights there. It is getting sticky in, so probably happier in. Not that portion of grazing as much as you can see. Even with the grass there. We'll see. I presume I'm thinking it's the last grazing for 2025. We'll see. And for the cross down, I'm going to feed the calves. Makeshift calf. It's a good job. 22 calves. Now, a few days later, now I actually had board beer audit there a day or two ago. All went well at that. Just took a bit of time to prepare for it and get it over and done with and get it across the line, but it's alright. All's good. Weather got cooler. It's right frosted night now. But it's dry, better than the rain. A few days of frost wouldn't do any harm at all. Dry up the thing a bit. So anyway, somebody has asked me on my Snapchat there a few times, and maybe on my comments on my videos, where did my tractor go on 5480, where it went to. So it's here. There she is. She's come back to us after holiday. Back in all our glory. There's actually a rumour that it was actually repossessed, imagine, but thank God it wasn't. It was sick. People talk about things like that. It's amazing. People always love to tell bad news to people. I never tell good news to people, but anyway, I don't mind that crap. People don't like that to be alright. Doesn't bother me one bit. Yeah, look, what happened was the dyno shift, it is A, B, C, D, and F started to jump into D. You could be going in F or going in E, and it just suddenly jumped back into D. I done it occasionally, and then I could do it more frequently, and I could do it all the time. And you could do it for 2 hours and be fine, then suddenly you do it 10 times in 5 minutes. So we thought, we being myself and the mechanics, whatever, we thought that it was a sensor of some sort. They thought it was the sensor going to the diesel, to the throttle. Engines would go down under. Engines are supposed to go down under rev. It cut back the gear itself, but they thought that the engine was thinking it was, or the brain thought it was under a rev, but it wasn't under the rev. It was actually going to the same rev all the time. But that wasn't the problem. The problem wasn't that at all. That sensor was changed, and it's still done the same thing. It didn't try different wires and different tests with electronics, and nothing worked. So the end we had to give in and split the tractor and open it up, and it was, well, what I'm led to believe is that it was the brakes, the brake discs are like that, open like that, and the brakes discs wore, and they came on filings of the brakes, little steel filings, and into the oil, which went into the pump, and the pump lost power then. and the Dynashift wasn't getting the full power to change the gears itself, and it burned out 2 of the gears in the Dynashift. Dyna 6 gearbox. So I'm not a mechanic, and I wouldn't know much about the tractor, but I know what I was told. This is what I explained to me. So it ended up in County Leitrim, blowing the main Massey dealers down there. That's where it was bought originally, back in 2008. And they opened it up, and they don't have it when it's open. They don't clutch, accumulators, filters, pump, brakes, oil, like everything from the, say from, I'm sitting here back to the back of tractor's in a unit. Like it is, well, I hope it is a good job. It took a long time. They went to the first garage. Big thanks to Johnny and Porrick and the team over there. They were busy, some of them. It left here on the 20th of May. Back 20th of November, so 6 months exactly away. But they were busy. Some of them to do a bit of vein bailing as well. They were that and different things. I wasn't actually professional to get it done. I managed without it, like, as good as I could. But they sent it down to the Leitrim main Massey dealers. They done the work down there. But I mean, it seems it's the brakes that went on. Whether it was pulling a big load or something with no brakes on the trailer or tank, whatever it was, and the whole pressure was on the tractor brakes to stop it. That could do it, or dirty oil from a pipe that plugged into it could do it as well. Look, it's a lesson learned from me as well, to be careful what I'm patching to the tractor, to be careful what I'm pulling, to have brakes on it. And I'm going to have my own tank brakes done on it as well now, maybe in the new year, just to have it right for it. Look, it's back now, it's going okay. The issue I have it now is that it's nothing to do with that at all. When you turn on the lights on it at night time, the lights are on the dash for the battery, so it's not charging right with the lights on, but it's going to be fan, but I'm going to look, investigate now for a few minutes before it gets dark. But it's a lesson being learned. Well, I didn't intentionally, well, if it wasn't intentionally drive it wrong or do any harm to it, I'd like to look after me equipment as much as I can. But when all is said and done, it's a five figure sum that was spent on it, so it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money we spent on a tractor. But between that and the respray from the storm damage back in January, it is a nice tractor now. It's good as new. And I want to think that it'll do a long time again before it sees the spanner again. But just some of you, as I said, were Snapchatting me and asked me where was it and where did it go to and whatever. So anyway, that's what it was, and it's now back, and it's flying. Apart from the issue with the battery light. That's, I hope, something minor. So I'm going to leave it for today's video. I'll just start for now. It's a mixed video today, all sorts of things going on and all sorts of time of year. Things are very quiet. Usually the cattle is in now and feed work has stopped, and it's only a matter of fothering and milking every day, and more or less. So a few others for Christmas for the merchandise. I have the mugs and the hats and the hoodies. This hat here is in Dairy Day last Saturday in Limerick, a very good show too. I got this hat from the Lebanon stand. Just mention them here, see the emblem on the hat. Dairy Day was a good day too, very informative day, enjoyed it. But right, that's it. Yeah, I was saying the hoodies and the hats and the mugs are available for Christmas. Order now if you can, not leave it to the last minute. If you want any, just email me, dronedays@gmail.com. I think that's it for this video. Catch up with you soon again. Thank you.